What's up? Welcome back to another J.A.R.V.I.S tutorial. Again, we are continuing with the writing the code for our J.A.R.V.I.S project. So far, we only got one error. Yeah, that's the list of commands which we're gonna add later on in the design. So don't worry, we're good. All right, so let us um, continue writing this thing. So now we're gonna write the if commands. Alright, so these are going to be the default commands, um, which are going to be set here by default. So, right, if, open up parentheses, exclamation mark, file, that exists. These are going to be the shell commands. So, write sc path, close the parentheses, open up these curly brackets. So, that writer that we actually included here, it's blocked. Stream writer, see it's sw is equal to file dot create text sc path. And later on, we're gonna read sw dot write. It's gonna be my documents, for instance, because that's like the most open folder ever. And sw dot close, and close the curly bracket. Alright, so we're gonna write probably about all of these for each of them. So if again, file dot exists, open up is shell response sr path, sw dot nodes write, yes sir, for instance, sw it's close, and close up the curly bracket. My bad. It goes there and goes there. So it's gonna go if file dot come on exists social location. It was a social location SL. It's not SL. It actually is SL, but I made a mistake somewhere here. Alright, let's just delete this one. Let's see. We got one, two, we closed here, we closed here. Oh yeah, this one. My bad. Alright, so SW is equal to file dot create text. Here is which one? SR path. Yeah, that's it. So if is equal to exclamation mark dot file dot exists, and in these parentheses write SL path, which is the shell location within the sf command. Just continue writing this entire thing. File dot create text, which is SL path, sw dot write. Location is this one. Let's see, open up quotation marks. That one. Users, that one there. So just pretty much what we wrote above. Alright, so we're back. I wrote these. What are these? Uh, Five more commands. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, for web commands, which is open Google. It's reply with as you wish, and URL for Google. And how are you? And doing well. Thanks for asking. Alright, typical the commands set by default. Alright, so uh, next we uh, what we want to do is to write the uh, code for actually loading all written commands in our custom commands text documents that we've written above, such as shell commands, web, and social. All right, so array shell commands is equal to file, not full. I think it's read all lines. Social commands path array shell response is equal to file read all lines social shell reply path array shell location is equal to file read all lines sl path. I'm pretty sure that those are that one. Yeah, SCSRSL. Perfect. Array. What else do we need? Yeah, web. Web commands is equal to file dot read all lines web commands path. There's a lot of repetition here, so as you can notice, and it gets frustrating at the time because you're writing thousands of lines of code in it, um, which at some point it gets really great after you write something which actually works, but most of the time it gets really frustrating how all of these things can get, like I've said, a little bit frustrating because of the length of everything you write. So these are social path and array social response. There it is. It's file dot read all lines soar path. Alright, like I said, these will load all written commands in our custom commands text documents, which will later on we're gonna use in our in the program. Yeah, we need to just add a few more things in this, which are try commands. So the next that we're gonna write, which are try, we're gonna try to catch blocks. Blocks load our custom commands into our grammars. So the catch block is just in case uh, of any blank line, which may cause an error, which can happen. So we're gonna write these. It's more like a safe switch. In order the program to keep on crashing, we're just gonna write it as that. One thing with the language, which I forgot here, you cannot actually, you don't need to use these. These are set by this. These are English. Here with these, we would actually set it the speech recognition engine, which is set by default on English. These, if you have your own language, uh, since this is, English is the most spoken language in the world, so these are set here by default. It's actually we set them to be English. You can set these all you want to your language because there may have been some errors due to default language there. So the program is set to English, deliberately, but the default language is, I don't know, of the computer, I don't know, Sweden, and you may get a sort of error and the program will actually shut down, which we don't want. So you can delete those two lines and just keep the speech recognizer up there. So let's just try and open up curly brackets, right? Shell commands grammar is equal to new grammar. Open up a new bracket, new grammar builder, um, array, shell commands. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 actually. It is 3. Really? Yeah, it's my bad, my bad, my bad. Here before, after the grammar builder, open up a new bracket and write new choices. Yeah, now we have 3 brackets in the end. Next we're gonna write these recognize dot load grammar, damn it. And here we're gonna write shell commands, grammar. Yes. So that's that, and now we're gonna add the catch. So it's gonna try and catch. So here we're gonna write J.A.R.V.I.S dot speak async. Alright, so guys, we're back. Uh, like I said, I've written all these 2 lines. Actually, it's 4 lines of code. Let me just web commands. Web commands. Alright, perfect. So far, there's no error here. Like I said, there's only one, which is in the list commands. Alright, we've added 2 of these. Actually, 4. 2 try, 2 catches. 4. It's pretty much the same thing, just as with the shell. So you're assigning. You're telling the program to check if there's some blank line for which